Welcome to the iconic Eiffel Tower, a structure that was originally built as a temporary exhibit for the 1888 World Fair.
Standing tall at 290 meters, the Eiffel Tower was the tallest man-made structure in the world until the completion of the Chrysler Building in 1929.
It's made of over 6,500 tons of iron, which, put end to end, would stretch for about 300 kilometers. Every 7 years, the Eiffel Tower is repainted by hand, requiring over 50 tons of paint to cover its surface.
The tower is named after Gustave Eiffel, whose company was in charge of the project, but it was actually designed by Maurice Coquelin and Émile Nouguier. Initially regarded as an eyesore by many Parisians, the Eiffel Tower was almost demolished in 1907, but was saved because it served as a giant radio antenna.
The tower sways around 6 inches in the wind and expands about 15 centimeters in the heat.
It's a myth that the Eiffel Tower is visible from every corner in Paris. In reality, strict zoning laws limit building heights in most areas, making the tower visible from certain vantage points.
Over 240 million people have visited the Eiffel Tower since its opening, making it one of the most visited paid monuments in the world.
On a clear day, visitors can see up to 67 kilometers from the top of the tower.
The Eiffel Tower has 1,665 steps from the ground level to the top, though visitors can only climb up to the second floor using the stairs.
There is a secret apartment at the top of the Eiffel Tower that Gustave Eiffel used to entertain notable guests, including Thomas Edison.
The first person to fly a plane under the Eiffel Tower was Charles Godefroy in 1919, just weeks after the end of World War I.
During cold weather, the Eiffel Tower can shrink by up to 10 centimeters.
There are over 20,000 light bulbs used on the Eiffel Tower to make it sparkle every night.
The Eiffel Tower was originally intended to stand for only 20 years before its planned dismantlement.
The French have a nickname for the Eiffel Tower, La Dame de Fer, which translates to the Iron Lady. In 2017, a glass floor was installed on the first level of the Eiffel Tower, offering visitors a dizzying view of the ground below.
The pressure at the top of the Eiffel Tower is about 4% less than at the bottom due to the difference in altitude.
The Eiffel Tower features Tower Food's 2 restaurants, Le 58 Tour Eiffel on the first floor and Le Jules Verne, a Michelin-starred restaurant on the second floor.
The tower is considered a masterpiece of wrought iron architecture, a material choice that was heavily criticized at the time of construction. It was once possible to buy pieces of the original spiral staircase from the Eiffel Tower at auction.
Despite initial criticism, the Eiffel Tower played a crucial role during World War I, serving as a radio transmission tower to intercept enemy messages. More than 60 tons of paint are required to give the Eiffel Tower its iconic color, known as Eiffel Tower Brown.
At the time of its construction, the Eiffel Tower was a technological marvel, embodying advancements in the science of metal architecture and engineering. The Eiffel Tower has inspired over 30 replicas and similar structures in various cities around the world.
On average, the Eiffel Tower receives more visitors annually than the population of France.
It takes over 500 employees to operate and maintain the Eiffel Tower, from engineers to painters and security personnel.
The lights of the Eiffel Tower are turned off every night at 1 a.m. to conserve energy. The Eiffel Tower has been featured in numerous movies, books, and artworks, making it one of the most recognizable landmarks globally.
Contrary to popular belief, attempting to photograph the Eiffel Tower at night is not illegal, but publishing pictures of its illuminated form without permission can be.